best you've had?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's still got some work to do, obviously, as we all do. But it was good. It was good to see him go out and do that. You know, one of the things we talk about is trying to be a complete player all the time, and that's part of it. And being a selfless player, and got to do your jobs like everybody else does, and that was his job on that particular play. Can he still get better? Absolutely. You know, on our pass point, things like that. So he's doing a nice job.
When you are evaluating, grading that performance, does the block carry more weight than the 60-yard touchdown, or which one?
Oh, to me it does. I mean, that 60-yard run don't touch me either. So it's a tribute to the offensive line and them doing the jobs. And it was good to have plays like that, big plays of that nature where you can outrun some guys. But the blocking, that's something that's not a natural act. So that's something you have to want to go do. And being a selfish player.
Right next door, Tim.
Yeah, Tony, you remember 2 years ago when J.K. revealed the jump cut, et cetera, at Indiana? How nervous were you going into that game, knowing you had a freshman that's probably going to have to carry the mail, and just what did you see from him, and do you see sparks of maybe that coming back now?
Well, I don't know. I would, if you look back a year ago, again, you didn't know what you were going to get. Now, when I say you didn't know what you were going to get game time, but he had shown a lot of things during the course of training camp that allowed us to have a pretty good idea of what we were going to get, and he did. Knock on wood, and you go back, he had a record day for himself that day, and as we moved into it. But now is he back to that? That's debatable. Again, game time situations all change. He's a different player than he was then than he is now, obviously. But he's coming along well.
You know, Master Teague Saturday was planting his foot and going.
Right.
Okay. What are you seeing out of him that's encouraging to you?
Well, he runs really hard. Tim, he does a great job. The kid is a powerful kid. He can run. He's big and strong. He attacks defenders. When he makes a decision, I think we're becoming more and more comfortable every single day with him. We missed a lot of training camp, and so the evaluation process is still ongoing. But what he's doing right now, he's earning himself more playing time.
Front row middle, Dave.
I know you love it when we ask you about running back recruiting, so I'm going to ask you about running back recruiting. I know you can't talk specifics, but are you feeling optimistic? Just what can you say about running back recruiting?
Okay, so the last time I said we were fine, I about got in trouble. So I'm going to say we're fine. We'll be okay.
So you're going to get in trouble again, so you're fine.
That's okay. I'll handle it.
Third row right, Rob.
You're coming off to the outside world, looks like a flawless game, but you've been here long enough to see shocking outcomes, Purdue, Iowa. You've got Indiana coming up. What did you learn from those two games, and how do you go into a game like this after a near flawless performance and make sure that doesn't happen?
Well, first of all, to your first point, it wasn't flawless. Far from flawless. We're not where we need to be. If we want to be the best in the country, you don't rest on your laurels, if you will. You find the things you need to be better at as a coach, as a player. We identify those things, and we go right back to work. And again, use the word flawless. Did we play well? We did. We did in all facets of our game. So the key is to come back and figure out how to enhance what we did on Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday moving forward. And for everybody in the program to identify where we can get better. We're going to play a team that has played us extremely well, in previous years. They're a hungry team. They're a good football team. They've got some good players, very well coached. We show that on film, and our guys are going to have a great week of practice and continue to prepare to get better.
What do you think happened those past 2 years that didn't work out?
What happened that we didn't win. So I don't know. I don't want to go backwards on it. It is what it is, and there's a multitude of things that we could have done better. Looking backwards. But as we move forward, like I said, we just got to continue to get better and identify the things that we can improve and make sure we're doing that.
Front row middle, Joey.
Is JK's blocking more important this year because you have a quarterback who's going to be on the move more, or is it just?
Well, I think I won't say if it's more important. We have a quarterback now that can extend plays. And I heard Coach, before I came in here, he was discussing now when Dwayne, it was, 3 steps, the ball was out. He hitched the balls out. So a lot of things are coming out on time. right now you have a guy that can extend plays, so it's very critical that we hold up in the blocking game in our pass protection schemes. You know, I'm not happy at all. We've given up the past, at least we've given up 2 big hits on the quarterback in the past 2 weeks, which we've got to get corrected. One of the things we're going to work on this week is just sustaining blocks no longer. We're in to help in certain situations and help wherever it may be in a certain gap, or that we hold up better and longer. But yeah, it's very critical, and again, it goes back to being a complete player, just how critical it is that you do your job in protection.
Second row left, Ari?
Tony, I don't mean to be annoying about the recruiting stuff. I was just wondering, this is the first time that you've been in this position, you know, at Ohio State, and probably ever, in terms of just needing somebody this late in the process. How do you approach it? Is it difficult? Is it stressful? Do you change anything when you're out there recruiting to try to get a guy when, you know, that's the latest and maybe the last essential need for the 2020 class?
You know, how do I approach it differently? I mean, I don't think I approach it any differently. You know, you go after recruit the guys that you feel fit your program, the guys you feel can fit your room, and then you go after them with all you get, with all you got. And so no, that hasn't changed. There's clearly a battery of guys that we're going after, I'm going after, and see how it goes.
I think a lot of people view and think about recruiting from the kids' side, like where do they go? But you also create relationships too with these guys. And you know, when you get really close with people, especially ones that live far away, and you put your heart and soul into it, is it tough as a coach? Does it hurt sometimes when you miss out on some of the guys that you wanted, just from a personal standpoint?
Well, if you're competitive at all, I think it hurts when you don't win. And recruiting is just like the game, right? And if you lose, it bothers you. And if it doesn't, then if losing doesn't bother you, then I think that you're probably in the wrong profession. And I don't care if that's business or anything else. I don't like to lose. So does it bother me? Hell yeah, it bothers me. But at the same time, you pick up and you go again, and you identify where you could have been better, and you make the necessary changes, and you go do what you got to go do.
Time for 2 more questions, or 2 more individuals. Front row right, Bill?
Tony, what are your impressions of the freshman running backs, Steele and Marcus?
Yeah, I think they're going to be real good players here. They're hungry to learn. They're getting better. You know, it's amazing that we're almost to the quarter point of the season, but they're getting better and learning what college football is all about, and just the attention to detail that's necessary every single day, and not for certain spurts within the day, but all day. And it's the attention to detail that's necessary, and how important it is to take care of your body, to study the game away from the field. So, but I'm very pleased. I think they're both going to be really good players for us here at Ohio State in the years to come, and we're just going to continue to work and get better.
And DeMario obviously has made an impact at times. What is his role? I mean, obviously you've got JK, you've got Master now. What's DeMario's role going to be? Is he going to?
Well, you know, DeMario's got it. I think we've all talked about it in previous conversations. Has the ability to be a matchup problem in a lot of ways. You know, so we have to find where those matchup issues are and can be, and then obviously go to work on those and put him in situations that are conducive, not just for him but for us as well. And so we continue to do that, and he continues to work. And everybody wants to know who's the number 2 back and this, that, and the other. It's really, everything is kind of situational. Much like the game of football, it's very situational and depending upon what you're trying to get done.
4th row left, Andy?
Yeah, Coach, as Master T earns more playing time, you mentioned situational playing. And are there situations that will call more for his style of running, as opposed to a Dobbins or a McCall, or is it more just him spelling when Dobbins needs a rest?
I'll tell you what those situations are, I guess, the way the game plan, right? So you know, like I said, it's all situational, depending upon what we're trying to get done at that particular time. And, game situations, as I said. So, yeah, I don't know if I could really directly answer. That's just kind of depending upon what's going on at that time and where we feel is best needed.
I do have one more question. Front row left, Nathan?
Just you mentioned before that the JK is a different runner now
Well, you know, I think one of the things that happened, I'll go back a week, is I think he was trying to hit, you know, even a year, he's trying to make all these big hits all the time versus just take the game as it comes. Read your proper keys and don't get off script, if you will. I think that right now he's finishing runs better than he had, especially when he was younger. He's stronger as far as his physical stature. So I think he's finishing runs better. Obviously, I think he blocks better now than he did then. So he's a little bit different. Obviously, his maturation in the locker room and in the meeting rooms. So I think that's all changed, and his understanding of the game and the concepts and the things that we're doing has changed and gotten better and is enhanced as it should. So when I say he's changed, he's a different player. There's a lot of that, the mental aspect of it as well. So he's coming along. Is he a finished product? Absolutely not. He's got to get a lot better. You know, he had a decent week, and I think he would attest to that too. There's some things that he could have definitely improved on and continue to run and finish runs and yards after contact. So there's some blocking things that we still can improve on, and we will improve on. So he's a real hungry kid and wants to do well, and so that's what we're looking towards.
Great, Coach, thank you very much.
Tony doesn't care, I'm gonna follow him.
Jerry says I'm
Just-
here, so.
I'm just curious about this. JK's freshman year, he worked with JT, and we know how well JT ran the Reed game.
Right.
How much do you think did that help JK have a good year as a freshman when he was working with the quarterback who did that so well?
Yeah, you know, I think that was a tribute to some of his successes as well. Yeah, I think that helped. That helped a little bit. And, you know, we were a little more zone read than we are even now. But did that help some? Yeah, I'd probably subscribe to that line of thinking.
And can Justin and JK get anywhere close to
We hope so.
JT?
You know, we hope so. And you know, offense is a little bit different than what it was. And I go with, was that 17? Yeah, offense is a little bit different. So different aspects of it. And there's some things that are similar, but many things that are different. So to say it's going to be the same, I think that'd be an unfair assessment for anybody in the program to say. And right now, the biggest thing is just for our kids to continue to improve every single day and not look too far forward. Don't look backwards. We're playing Indiana. Like I said, a very good football team, well-coached football team. It's a conference game, and all focus needs to be strictly on that.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, Tony.